Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
How did your company's fundraiser go?
The fundraiser events went really well. We were able to partner with a few of our competitors, all in fun of course, to sponsor a marathon for the American Cancer Society. All of the people who participated had a great time, and we were able to raise a lot of money to contribute to cancer research.
So how does it work? How were you able to make money with the marathon?
Each of the runners that participated the marathon race paid a $10 entrance fee. Also, they went door to door to get sponsors who pledged $1 per mile that participants ran. All in all, we were able to raise several $1,000s.
Sounds like a great deal for the American Cancer Society.
In all honesty, it's also a great deal for our company. The exposure that we gained from sponsoring an event like this was great for our image in the community. We accomplished as much as last year's advertising campaign. Plus we were able to do a little fundraising for a good cause.
Could I ask some questions regarding to the social benefits?
Go ahead, please.
How long is my paid vacation every year?
You'll have 10 days paid vacation every year.
What about the insurance and housing policies?
We will provide you with life insurance, health insurance, accident insurance, housing benefits, heating allowance and transportation allowance.
How often is the bonus?
You'll be paid a bonus at the end of every year.
Do I have training opportunities?
We provide our employees with training opportunities at home and abroad.
Well, I don't have any other questions so far. I would like to think a couple of days before I give you my final answer.
Sure, I will ask Lucy to call you in 2 days.
Okay. Thank you for your time and patience.
You're welcome.
Hello, this is Sunshine Trading Company. Can I help you?
Yes, I want to apply for the accountant in your corporation and I think it is not beyond attainment.
Great. Could you tell me something about cash control?
Yes, of course. In accounting, cash means all items that are acceptable for depositing in a bank.
I know in your resume that you have worked in your present company for 3 years. Can you tell me why you want to leave your present job and join us?
Because the job I am doing in my present company is of no challenge, but I like challenge. Your firm is a young organization with many innovative ideas. It has been very successful in an expanding market since its establishment 10 years ago. Working for you would be exactly the sort of challenge I am looking for.
Why do you think you are qualified for this position?
I have excellent communication skills and I am familiar with the procedures for the last company I worked for. Besides, I am a team player and have great interpersonal skills.
Body language in the interview is closely related to the job hunter's image.
Surely it is.
You should look the interviewer in the eye so as to show that you are carefully listening to him.
You can nod or ask questions at the right time to show that you have already understood or you are quite interested in his words.
When you are seated, bent forward a little with your hands crossed, to show you respect the interviewer.
Don't move from time to time. It is very impolite and will make you nervous.
Proper posture can show your confidence.
The best would be you have a smile on your face in the interview to win a good impression of the interviewer.
Pay attention to keeping eye contact as well.
Throughout the interview you should maintain patience.
In a word, you should keep decent manners in the interview.
Only in this way can you leave the interviewer a good impression and achieve success. Hi, John Phillips. I'm Rose Green. I've been asked to handle your training and introduce a little bit of the company to you. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too, Ms. Green. This company seems so big right now. I don't know how I'll ever get used to it.
After a week, you'll be running around here like a pro. Let me give you this list of departments first. Next to each department is its location and the name of the manager.
Great. That'll be big help.
Hello, Mr. Wong. I am glad to meet you here at the fair.
Likewise. Take a seat, please. How about a cup of tea?
Sure, thank you. It seems your business is prosperous. There are many customers here.
Yes, it's not too bad. Our sales are going up year after year. And we still have a large potential production capacity.
Well, what do you think of choosing a commission representative or agent abroad to promote your sales?
That's a good idea. So far, we have several agents abroad.
We are willing to be your agent in Thailand for handheld tools. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Then, what's your usual commission rate for your agents?
Usually, we give a commission of 4% to our agents.
4% is too low, I think. You see, we have a lot of work to do in sales promotion, such as advertising on radio or TV, printing booklets, leaflets, catalogs, and so on. It all costs money. 4% is not enough.
Don't worry. We'll allow you a higher commission rate if your sales score a substantial increase.
You mean to Saya?
It sounds okay. Then how do you pay the commission?
We may deduct the commission from the invoice value directly or remit it to you after payment.
All right, if it's okay, we would like to sign an agency agreement with you immediately.
Think it over. We hope to keep a good business relationship with you.
Thank you for your help. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Mr. Simpson. Following the increasing communication between Unity Company and Pineapple Computer Company, we established steady cooperation. And today we all here feel very proud and honored to have Mr. Simpson with us. Mr. Simpson is well known for his success and his career. So first of all, let me, on the behalf of all present here, extend our warm welcome and cordial greetings to our distinguished guest. Now let's invite Mr. Simpson to give us his speech.
I want to show my gratitude for your hospitality. And I believe my trip here will be meaningful and our cooperation will go deeper and stabler in near future. Through the communication, we can know more about each other. Thank you so much for your consideration.
Well, I also hope our cooperation will be never-ending. Thank you again.
Come in, please.
Good morning, Mrs. Smith.
Good morning. You are Mr. Sun, aren't you? Take a seat, please.
Yes, thank you.
I've noticed from your resume that you majored in accounting at Peking University. Will you please tell me something about your related courses?
In the first academic year we learned principles of accounting, and in the following years we learned cost accounting, commercial accounting, industrial accounting, and management accounting.
Have you taken accounting for decision-making and control?
No, we haven't taken such a course, but we have taken a more specialized course for decision-making, by the name of forecasting and decision-making.
From your school report card, I can see you did well in every course. But our advertisement says we need an accountant with practical work experience.
I forgot to include my experience as an accountant in my resume. In fact, I took a part-time job as an accountant at the Atlantic Trading Company during my second and third school year. I worked 3 evenings a week there and I did quite well. Here is the recommendation.
You can speak English fluently, but I wonder if you can deal with bookkeeping and accounting in English.
No problem. The professional English course is just English for accounting. Moreover, as you know, the Atlantic Trading Company is a Sino-Australian joint venture. When I served part-time there, I became well acquainted with accounting operated in English.
That sounds fine. Why did you choose to apply to our company?
I have a relative working as a manager in your manufacturing department. Her name is Liling. She told me a lot about your company and I became quite interested. I believe I can have a promising career with the development of this company.
Do you know something about the payment we give to our employees?
No, can you tell me about it?
Of course. As for an entry-level accountant, we pay 1,500 yen a month in the first half year. We have a grading system to evaluate your work. If you have made progress, we will certainly raise your salary. For beginners with a CPA certificate, they can earn at least 2,000 yen a month.
I have passed the 5 courses required by the Chinese CPA Association, but the certificate won't come to hand until next month. How about that?
I hope you can show me your CPA certificate before we reach a decision by the end of July.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. It is really a pleasure talking with you.
The same for me. We'll keep in touch with you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Your resume mentioned that you had been the surveyor, which was a concurrent job, of a certain market survey company. What was your main work content?
My main duties include designing survey sheets, transferring them to the dispatchers, making telephone covering on blurred information and processing the data and doing the primary analysis.
What had you gained mainly from this survey activity?
First, it was how to design survey sheets according to the subjects, because we had to prevent the questions from being too influential and we must make sure that every question was balanced and equitable. Secondly, it was how to get information through telephone covering in the fastest and most effectively way, because the person doing the survey usually doesn't have the patience to wait for long feedback. So the way we put up questions must be clear and direct, and only by this means can we get accurate data.
Is the factory fully automated?
Not completely. Our production process is partially automated. We use robots on the production line for routine assembly jobs, but some of the work is still done manually.
What about supply of parts to the production line?
Well, the parts are automatically selected from the storeroom using a barcode system. And there is an automatic feeder which takes them to the conveyor belt at the start of the production line.
What about the smaller components?
They're transported to the workstations on automated vehicles, robot trucks, which run on guide rails around the factory.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.